When Dana sang Snowdrops and Daffodils, Butterflies and Bees in 1970, she was offering a vision of innocence, a soft hymn to ordinary things. That song, All Kinds of Everything, was Ireland's first Eurovision triumph, but it was also a parable that in the wake of war and division, Europe could still come together around melody and metaphor. Now, 55 years on, Eurovision is again trapped between art and atrocity. Ireland has announced that it will not participate in the 2026 Eurovision Song Contest if Israel is allowed to perform. Ireland, I think, has won 7 times. Israel has won 4, 5 times. Spain has joined that chorus, and in Britain, Phil Coulter, himself part of Eurovision history, has urged the BBC to take the same stand. Their case is simple. Russia was expelled after its invasion of Ukraine in 2022. How can Israel be indulged while Gaza burns? And Eurovision, of course, has always been political in spite of its protestations to the contrary. When Israel's Dana International won in 1998 with Diva, the first transgender performer to claim victory, it was hailed as a cultural milestone, a radical gesture of inclusion. The lyrics celebrated empowerment, glamour, liberation, but how bitterly ironic that Israel's most famous Eurovision anthem was called Diva when the nation today is accused in the International Court of Justice of collective punishment and even genocide. Dana once sang of seagulls and aeroplanes, things of the sky. Today the skies over Gaza are full not of birds but of drones. What should all kinds of everything have become but a kind of devastation? Supporters of Israel's participation say Eurovision must be a safe space where politics are left at the door. Dana herself has said it should be where ordinary people can come together. But when ordinary people are dying in their thousands, can music really be divorced from morality? Spain's Prime Minister insists that cultural double standards cannot stand. Russia was banned for war, so why is Israel exempt? And here in Britain, the BBC is keeping its counsel, yet Coulter insists that conscience is more important than choreography. Eurovision cannot be seashores and evergreens while journalists are killed and hostages remain underground. There is also the question of what happens if Israel is expelled. Italy and Germany have threatened to walk out in solidarity with Israel, 2 of the contestants' main financial backers. If Ireland and Spain boycott, if Iceland and Slovenia withdraw, then the whole contest risks collapse into faction and recrimination. Instead of things of the sky, it may be Eurovision itself that vanishes into thin air. So, is withdrawal appropriate? I would argue that it's both principled and perilous. If it is principled because culture should never become a fig leaf for war crimes. It is perilous because Eurovision was founded to rise above conflict, to give a stage where nations sing rather than fight. To exclude one state may feel like justice, but it also risks transforming Eurovision into another battlefield of European politics. And yet, perhaps the greater risk is silence. Seashores and evergreens, Dana's tender image, cannot coexist with bombed hospitals and starving children. If Eurovision still means anything, it must mean more than spectacle. In 1998, Israel sang Diva and won. And the person who won, presumably, was named after Dana, who won the Irish entry in 1970. If Israel is permitted to sing again while Gaza is in ruins, Europe will be judged not only on the music it applauds, but on the suffering it ignores. Eurovision was supposed to be all kinds of everything. The question is whether it has become instead all kinds of hypocrisy.